Hey, what's up, what's happening, what's going on? Your favorite crappy YouTuber ever, Jeff484. Playing on PlayStation 3. Hope y'all having enjoyed this. Be enough to like, subscribe, drop, comment, share, any and all support. I'll appreciate it. Every little bit helps out a lot. I want to see if I can try to skip any of these encounters. If I can, that would actually be kind of sort of cool. But I'm not going to count on it. It looked like I'd at least skip that one. If I could skip more, that would be cool too, though. I'm not going to be able to skip that one. So I have actually already played through this stretch until the objective at the end of this area. And right now, you know, gonna try to get like halfway through this chapter if I can. I haven't played this in like a month or so at this point. I got caught off guard, and I was actually expecting that I'd be able to go back or to double back or something, where I'd still be able to continue to work on sea stones and they'd be along the way and whatever. And from what I can tell is that all of the sea stones, like, it's an entirely different area. Where I'm at now, no more sea stones. So the area I was in where all the sea stone activity was, my dumbass, I went through and grinded and maxed out all this stuff for all the characters and spent like a month or two doing that. Whole time I'm doing that shit though, I could have fucking worked on all those sea stone missions, and I should have. My dumbass, right? So I'm pretty much locked out of doing any more sea stone missions until I make it to the beginning of the next chapter. So right now, I am going to go ahead and try to finish half of this chapter, if not a little bit more than half, and then I'm gonna take a break. I think, you know what, I think I'm actually gonna do like a little bit more than a half of it. I'm not quite exactly sure how it's set up as far as the next chapter goes, because I can't access the previous portion of the game where I do the sea stone missions until I get to the next chapter. From what I understand is that it pretty much gives it a dead giveaway right in the beginning. So on, whatever, yeah. So yeah, that's actually kind of annoying. What I did though is I did have Crystarium expanded after finishing the previous big boss at the end of the previous chapter, and then jumped into this chapter, and I did max out my main Crystarium class things though. So right now, whatever Crystarium I get will be going into the rest of the things, which pretty much like one run stretch down this pathway. I think this is called Expressway. Pretty much just one run down it might only fill up like one node Crystarium for the other classes. So it's like kind of sort of like whatever, right? So I've already ran this entire pathway up and down a couple of times. You might have actually seen a moment ago I passed one of the container things, and I looted those in the area. If I'm correct, I think, you know, I think I've missed a couple during the game, but most of the that I missed, like, I didn't even know they were there, that there was a little pathway off to the side to explore or whatever, right? Oh, you know, if I would have worked on the sea stone missions and done this and whatever, I could have had quite a bit more gil currency, whatever you use, for upgrading me, because now I actually do have access to one of the weapons I do want to like make my main weapon, and yeah, at least for lightning. I don't remember the rest of the characters. The whole fucking upgrade and all that shit. The system really fucking sucks. They set that up actually. I didn't care for it. Anyway, what I do want to get into though is what's been going on since my previous recording session, right? It's sort of like if I were doing vlogs, but I'm not doing vlogs. But so anyway, let's see. I don't remember if I actually talked about it in the last session. I think our last recording session was right before what happened. Maybe right around the same time that it happened. I can't remember now. It's been a couple weeks or so, maybe a month now. So anyway, I'm on Snapchat watching local snaps, right? And most of the time they're just stupid, dumb, whatever. Whatever. And I'm watching this really racist, dumb, stupid motherfucking shit. I am pissed off. I actually don't finish watching it at first. I'm just like so angry and annoyed. Then I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of people who end up experiencing this shit and they can't turn away from it, right? They can't ignore it, look away, right? Oh, I don't like it, I feel uncomfortable, let me just turn off the TV. That's that. And I rewatched it again, and one of the first things I noticed even before I stopped watching it was that they were in the workplace, and then I'm like, where the fuck is this place at? And so they're saying some anti-black shit. They're saying some anti-Latinx shit. Talking about, oh, illegal immigrants are... that they only deem illegal immigrants allowable in the United States provided drugs. And then in the local area, people have been dying because of fentanyl-laced cocaine. So they're like, yeah, it has to be fentanyl free. So they're making jabs at that, making jokes of that. And I didn't even realize at the time, it didn't even click until I realized somebody I actually knew, I didn't know him, I'm acquainted with him. They actually live like across the alley from us. And I guess one of them died. And I didn't know him like that. I didn't care for him really. It's at a little tiny little point in time I might have sort of kind of would have minded friending them. Whatever. Although I was kind of more so had a crush on his sister. Really liked her. Not so much anymore, but whatever, she's still. But anyway, she's cool, we're cool, so. So, we're making jabs about that. The funny thing is, ain't nobody saying shit about legal immigrants when they white. Because all they see is whiteness, right? Like, oh, okay, yeah, they're white, whatever. I don't need to go into the menu. I could go in there, throw some points into something. Alright. And what else do they say? They make fun of their black coworker. You know, making fun of him, has big lips, because he's black. And, whatever. Oh yeah, and then he was like showing a picture of this dude's face in the toilet next to a turd, and it's like, not sure what he was trying to convey, but it seems like he was conveying that his coworker is equivalent to shit. And he names his two coworkers. I'm able to identify where they work: Super Lube and Joliet and Mechanics, whatever, auto shop, and names his two coworkers, Cody and Casey or some shit. Still don't see the dude recording the video. Finally see him. It's a fucking kid I went to fucking high school with.
Rosh, I see your power has grown, Mr. Villiers. No matter. We will lay down our lives if that is what it takes to stop you.
Oh, we're on the same side here. We came back to stop all of this.
Nevertheless, you are the sea. We can trust the pawns no more than the foul sea who moved them. Humanity's fate rests in its own hands.
Oh yeah, it was a month ago. I was trying to remember the date, and all of a sudden it finally clicked. September 27th is when they put these videos up, and it didn't seem to have... I'm trying to remember what I want to go to. Okay, did we get Libra? Okay, I wasn't even paying attention. I couldn't even notice if we Libra on it. Everything is halved or normal. All status elements? Great. Well, no wonder she's just standing there. So let's do this right here. I don't know if this is like a worrisome boss or whatever, or if I can just do this, or if I actually do have to pull out a tank. Although in this case, since as far as Ravager and casting status ailments, it'd be nice if Vanille was also a formidable synergist, and I could just switch her over to synergist. Whatever. So yeah, we're gonna make it through this encounter.
Thanks.
So anyway, yeah, it was September 27th. Today is November 3rd, so it was well over a month ago that this all happened. Took a couple of days for it to go through because I think it happened like on a Friday. Well, they recorded throughout the day, actually, on the Friday 27th, and I didn't see until evening night. I didn't get it up until like late night, like 2. I think I got it up by like midnight, and put it on YouTube. And I went to sleep. Right, I was hyped from everything, worked up, energy, whatever. And so I just went to sleep. Then I wake up and the video is taken out because bullying and harassment. Are you fucking serious? I appealed it. You already know how white supremacy upholds itself and protects itself. So my appeal got denied. Still offline. I think I'm gonna have to give it another maybe couple more weeks, and I might be able to safely re-upload it again. When I do that, I'm gonna upload it to both of my channels. What's that? It just healed itself, it looked like. So, there's that. And so I re-uploaded it to, trying to... I can't do Saboteur. I need to have... There. Alright. Hopefully doing that, he's able to aggro all the attacks on himself. I guess we'll see how that works out. So anyway, I re-uploaded it to Daily Motion, shared it around a little bit, and I guess it blew up. Well, no, I also put it on one of the local area news patches. As far as I know of, patches covered throughout most major cities. I don't know how active it is, but it seems to be pretty well shared as far as local news goes in quite a few many cities. So I put it on there, and you know, it seemed to make the rounds, and it seemed one of the comments was like, so and so do they know about it? And I guess there was a business owner, and then I didn't even know there was a local activist in the area, Ernest Krim III, and he seemed to be been the most vocal about it. But anyway, I put up this video on Daily Motion, and when I went to sleep, it had the, I want to say 50 views, but then again, I want to say maybe a couple hundred views. Something like that, whatever, right? Cool, people are seeing it, seem to make the rounds. And I go to sleep, cool, it seems like things are happening, right? I wake up, and it has 20,000 views. It appears it was shot by this dude, Ernest Krim III, and blew the fuck up, kind of sort of viral, whatever. People in the area knew about it. Now, I hadn't been on Facebook since late 2017. I should have got on there and shared it around a bit. But I just shared it with people that I was acquainted with on Twitter, Snapchat. Local people might say or do something about it. Share it around, whatever. You know, get plenty of people see it, right? And, looks like he's just focusing on snow. Oh, you know what? It does look like I should switch over here and get both of them in on this. You know, I wonder if, because if I remember, as a Saboteur Vanille, she can also debuff. She can dispel those buffs on Cloud Cloud. And that would be effective. So anyway, I guess on that Monday, as soon as the business owner found out this video, they got fired. And, you know, that's really all I want to see. Let them see the repercussions of their racist ass bullshit. So I'm talking to people that knew him all high school. You know, a lot of people haven't spoke to him 10, 15 or so years. And, you know, after I dropped out of high school, we just drifted apart. I remember he was a funny guy. I always tried to be jokester and shit like that. That racist shit ain't funny. Like, one part was like, oh, he's making fun of some black coworker about where he's from, as if he's like from Africa or something. Country, place, locality he can't pronounce. Well, you know what? First of all, learn how to pronounce names and places correctly when possible, as much as possible. If nothing else, as a sign of respect, right? Like, I actually did have a coworker. Kind of holler at her a little bit, didn't really pan out. She was from Cameroon. And, you know, she just had a normal a plain name, Georgette. But you know, respect, right? If nothing else, let me. And I even did take a little bit of time learning about where she came from. It was actually interesting too, but again, kind of felt flat because things didn't work out between us. So I feel.
That's all she can take. Fall back.
So just ended up feeling a little salty and kind of just backed off on it. I even like got an album that was made by musicians in Cameroon for it. Now it
I
makes
don't understand. We want the same thing. Why can't we just work together?
These people are so blinded by fear, they can't even imagine it. Are we too late?
Not yet. And we can't give up. No one else knows the truth. Am I right?
Only we know about the plan to destroy Cocoon.
And which Falsi's behind it. Bartandalus.
Then what are we waiting for? It's time for some payback.
That's what I'm talking about. Once everything's finally out in the open, people are gonna have to wake up from this nightmare.
Let's show them how human we still are.
okay. What's up? Cool. Anything to loot around here before I run off? How about over here? So it looks like it's like split up or something, I guess. It looks like we should be able to just hop over. Okay, nothing to loot around here, it looks like. So making our way this way. If I remember, this is just gonna be an elevator. What am I doing? So anyway, video made their rounds, they got fired. Cool, that's it makes me think. Reminds me of the shit I got into it with racist as white boys.
This isn't gonna be the end of it.
Well, I was at Amazon, you know, being called out like that, you either have a choice.
I promised to help save Cocoon.
You know, what is the point of the call outs is, you know, just want to see you do better, learn better, become better from it, right? And you can either do that, or you have the choice of being a shit scumbag and doubling down on it, right? A lot of kids from Amazon ended up doubling down on the bullshit. A couple did come around too. Actually got it cool with one kid. He actually did start asking me about advice. You know, hey, what you think about this in the news? Give him a book or two, you know, that's all I'm gonna see. Learn better, do better, right? I even was a little bit more aggressive on him than maybe I should have been. Hooking up with somebody I had a crush on. They actually have a kid. And it's like, first of all, if you're gonna be like that, you know, dating a black woman, understand, you know, learn and understand and cut that shit out. And especially if you having a kid with them.